And we are live.
Now.
I think we're ready.
Now. Did we get the giveaway?
I do have the giveaway kit right here.
Are we live?
Oh, yeah. Should be live. What's going on, y'all?
It says live.
It does say live.
So we're live.
Do you feel alive?
It's been a rough time to live.
Been a rough couple of weeks, couple of months.
Good morning, everybody. I wish this told you how many people are watching.
It does right there.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, wow.
We're just getting started.
Yes.
But I would like to know, how are you guys all doing?
Hmm.
Yes, we do have our giveaway here. Dylan's here. David's here. David, we missed you at the last build day.
Yeah. It's all right, though.
Adam, you got me hooked on Pokemon TCG.
That's what I do.
Yes, and it's been a little while. It's been a busy time of year.
That's one way to put it.
And also, hope you all had a nice Easter holiday last weekend if you celebrated.
Yeah.
What Adam didn't have his traditional massive Easter egg hunt. At least not that I'm aware of.
No.
Okay.
No. Wasn't. Yeah, not this year. Next year probably.
Didn't have like the big meal and everything.
No, they tried to do it at somebody else's house this year, and I think the consensus was just to come back to my house. So. Yeah.
Why play with the rest if you can have the best?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a $20 Hobby Lobby gift card.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Wait for that 40% off.
Yeah, I was gonna say I always see those posts about stuff's 40% off.
Yeah, I see mixed reviews though, because some people say that it goes back down to regular price, but I don't think it does. I think it's obviously marked up a bit higher than what regular MSRP is. It a lot of it? All right.
Yeah, because we sometimes go, cause, my wife wants to get stuff there or something like that, and so anytime we're there, I'll look at the Gunpla section, and I think of course it's all the same stuff that we have here,
yeah.
but with 40% off, but even with 40% off, it wouldn't be cheaper than what I could get it for here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Spooky, yes, right now you can, but we will probably be sold out, and I would estimate probably an hour or two. We got a whole lot in, and then a whole lot sold yesterday.
Which question are you talking about?
Spookies. If you walk in, can you grab the G-Quacks if you walk in the store today?
Oh yeah, there's another question about the G-Quacks.
Should I grab a second G-Quacks? Well,
yeah. If anybody wants to get an HT G-Quacks,
I mean, the faster the better. Yeah,
very quickly.
Yeah. We'll probably be gone by the time we're probably done with this video. I would live stream, I would think, but yeah, we got a whole crap ton in, and
I mean, yeah, it's gone down about 100 a day in just the past 2 days that we've had it.
Yeah. So we had a lot pre-ordered, so those, and then we had a few hundred still left, and
but it's just been one of those kits that Bandai just didn't really roll out enough of them.
Right. Yeah.
You'd think that for a brand new lead Gundam kit like that, they would just want to flood it with loads out there, so there's plenty available. But it often just tends to be the case. The shortage.
Yeah. And they're coming in waves, so I think our next wave will be next month. We'll get another large shipment of them. So
nice.
Yeah.
If you made a pre-order,
we're shipping them now.
Yeah.
So as long as it's not with another pre-order that's not here, yours will ship out. If you pre-ordered it with something else that's not here yet, well, it will wait till that comes in. If you want us to ship it, give us a call or email, and we can split shipping for you. It's a little extra fee, but we can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. If you really don't want to wait, probably a lot of people maybe pre-order it together with the Zaku.
The Zakus and the Gundam.
Did those both go up at the same time?
No, so the G-Quacks went up pretty early.
Yeah, I think it went up first.
But then obviously as those got announced, then people ordered with the Zaku or with the Red Gundam or So
last night, I'm sure we'll probably have a question about this, but last night I watched the series, the first 3 episodes.
Nice. I have not yet.
That's on Amazon. Yeah, I thought people keep asking about it, and I now have the kit. Now that we got it in, I can finally build one myself as well. So I figure, I'm not too far behind. If I was 10 episodes, 15, 20 episodes behind, and that's a lot to catch up on.
You can binge it.
But it was I don't know. It was hard watching 3 episodes last night.
Was it
So
really?
it's like
I have not.
The amount of time that I can dedicate to watching something like that. 3 episodes was tough, which is like, an hour and 10 minutes, something like that, maybe. But, pretty interesting, pretty good. I like it.
Nice. I gotta still watch it. My nights now revolve around with doing the gym stuff, and then usually now I'm playing Repo.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Repo is?
Well, I know like the movie Repos.
It's a game, and you can partner with other people, and you're these little robots, and you have to go and repossess stuff from broken down buildings. But then there's monsters and stuff you gotta hide from. And
now I'm just thinking about the movie Repos.
No. Very good, fun game,
and a funny movie. If you guys are ever in the mood, it's like one of those. There's like a whole like subgenre of like, I don't want to say like B movies, but like low budget like black comedy movies.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and it's great. It's got what's her name? She was on SNL for a long time after this. This was like very early in her career.
Like the bigger lady?
Yeah, like very tall, black.
I know who you're talking about.
What's her name? I suddenly can't think of it. But this is before she was on SNL.
Was before that?
Movie. Yeah. And a couple other like great black comedians. And I think it's Ice-T is in it. The rapper turned actor turned like director. I think he like made the movie too or something like that. It's funny. Just like look up some like YouTube clips of it, reposts, and then you'll be like, you'll be convinced to watch the full thing. It's hilarious.
It's literally like Lethal Company, but you're robots.
I don't know what Lethal Company is.
I didn't think you would either.
Sorry.
Zach doesn't play games, guys.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, it's an idea. That's a topic for later. But anyway, Jones, so that I don't need to keep holding this kit. This is our giveaway kit for today, the Fire Lord. Yes. We just recently got these in. It's new SNA.
Our first batch just came in. We are sold out of the first batch. You can pre-order. The price is locked in. So what you pre-order for, there will not be a surcharge on it. So just FYI, the price did go up though a little bit.
Leslie Jones, that was it.
Yeah. The price did go up from the first batch, just because we couldn't mitigate the entire tariff fee right now. So
yes, tariffs. I'm sure we'll talk about maybe in more detail. I'm sure we'll get some questions, but maybe we'll just save some time if there's anything that like we don't cover just by answering questions. We can just like talk about it for a few minutes at the end of the stream, maybe, and then we'll also give this away at the end of the stream. So stay tuned for that. I don't need to hold it anymore. All right. But other than that, I mean, anything before we get into the questions, anything else new that came in recently?
So what's on the way? Master Grade Vidar is on the way. We hopefully will have it by next week. If not, Monday or Tuesday, week after. The Mark II Psycho Gundam will be here for sure Monday or Tuesday. So that's pretty excited. That's pretty exciting. What else do we have? A whole bunch of restock stuff from Bandai arriving. Bandai had their fourth quarter, which is our first quarter, but they usually do an inventory count, so they haven't shipped anything in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So they are. I'm sure it is. Most clear parts usually are.
We had a question in the chat. Dylan was asking if the clear parts are UV reactive, so I will check for you.
Yeah. They light up blue. Yeah. I mean, all clear parts are gonna have some sort of.
Some, yeah. It's not like the most I've ever seen, but yeah, it definitely is lighting up. For sure. Yeah. Not the most, not the least I've ever seen too. Then you have some that like has no effect at all. But
it's usually like the color, like those sparkly clear parts usually are pretty dull with UV.
You can tell a lot too. I don't know if maybe it's just me, but I can tell like by the feel of the plastic.
Yeah.
Like the different quality or whatever, different mixture of the plastic has a different effect.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So a lot of stuff coming. Some good stuff coming. Good reprints.
I'm excited. Just yesterday,
Kotobukiya shipment arriving.
What was on there?
A lot.
There was a lot of stuff
because they
But the Motoroid Strelitzia kit's getting reprinted again for like the 4th time. But I keep thinking every time it gets reprinted, I keep thinking I want to buy another one because I love that kit.
Yeah, let's buy one.
I am going to this time around, but it's coming, I guess, like towards the end of the year, and I don't know. Hopefully by that time, it won't be like double the price, because of the tariffs or whatever. But we'll see. Is that a Caddyshack T-shirt? Chris,
yeah,
I'm so disappointed with you. You got the actor right, but the movie way wrong by like 30 years. It is Bill Murray, but of course it's the Zissou. Or he's the Zissou.
Did you ever watch that interview that I told you to watch?
With Bill Murray on Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
I think I saw parts of it, but I don't think that I saw. What was it that you were telling me about?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I've seen like YouTube shorts.
Oh, okay.
Like clips. Clips
Very
of
good
it.
interview, though. Very good.
Yeah.
Whether you like or dislike the interviewer.
Why would I not like Joe Rogan?
The interviewee was very good. The interviewee.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bill's a classic. All right. Let's talk about some questions here. I just started building kits, and I will definitely be buying from your store soon.
Awesome.
Right. Not a question, but appreciate it either way. What's your third favorite scale to build in? Okay. Do you have a first, second, and third favorite scale to build in?
So 1/100 is by far. Then 1/44th, I guess. Then 1/60th.
Not like 1/72nd. I feel like would be your second choice, because that's basically like any resin kit that's big but not.
What
100.
scale is the hexagear stuff? Is that?
I think that's 1/24th.
Yeah, so there you go. 1/100th, 1/24th, 1/44th.
I would say either 1/20th or 1/100. 1/144 is probably my favorite. And then I don't know, it's a toss-up. 120 stuff would be like Machine and Krieger stuff and other stuff like that. 1/35th is also pretty good.
Not yet, Chris. Not yet. I have it. I will ship it and I will message you.
You found it?
Yeah, I did find it. And I was looking for.
Is it here?
No.
It's still at your house? All right.
Yeah.
Chris, once it's here, I'll help make sure that it gets in the mail. But it's got to get at least to here first.
I was looking for Easter stuff in the attic, and I saw it. I was like, yes.
Which one's that? What's
the Deep Striker G System?
Yeah, okay. The one you shipped before was the XS, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did any of your orders get cut off because of the tariffs? For instance, if you order a certain amount of kits, did they send you out a portion of what and cut off your order? Also, is there any new contest soon? Love the live stream questions. Thank you guys. So the first, I'll just answer about the contest. I do have a couple of different ideas for the next contest. It's probably going to be like in the summer, so it should be starting. I'll maybe announce it probably like next month. So in about a month from now, look for a next contest announcement. But as far as stuff being cut off from the tariffs,
so nothing for as far as Bandai, nothing's been cut off. They'll usually, as far as model kits go, nothing's been cut off. Nothing's been shorted as of yet for pre-orders for like anything manufactured in China. So if you look, we did update our tariff update thing. So Tamashii Nations, Ichiban
Kuji.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All those are Bandai products, but they are manufactured in China. So Bandai right now is holding those there until something happens. As far
good news.
Yeah, as far as delays, technically there's not a delay yet. But as we go into next month, there will be delays from Kotobukiya, Good Smile, some mecha model kits, like third-party kits that some people call them. Some of those might get delayed. It just depends on how much we can mitigate, and then the factories over there can mitigate the impacts of the fees. If it's going to be way too much and we can't, get it here at a reasonable price, they'll end up holding it for us. But nothing right now is technically delayed. As we get into, like I said, next month, which is in a week here, things will start getting delayed. But Bandai model kits are not, because right now it's only 10% tariff, and Bandai's kind of eating that full cost from us for us so far, anyways. We will get a Kotobukiya shipment in probably next week, but that did arrive before any tariff hits, so that is all regular normal pricing. So hopefully that kind of answered that question as far as delays go. Bandai model kits, no.
Or
Other
orders
stuff
getting cut off.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Orders are not getting cut off right now. If that does start happening, if you've pre-ordered stuff, we'll send you an email. We'll update the tariff update page that we have. So if you go to our website, it's literally right there in the top banners. So as we get news and information, we'll let you guys know. We're working extremely hard with all of our distributors, and they are all great to work with, and all trying to figure out ways to solve the problem that has been thrust upon us.
Everybody's a bit frantic trying to figure out what it means and how to work around it, what we can do, because there's always stuff in motion, because you have stuff that's getting ready to get shipped out, stuff that's already shipped out, what's affected. One thing that obviously I think is pretty obvious that would not be affected, but I don't know. I've seen people talking about this as if it's like news, but obviously anything that's already here is not going to be increased in price, because it's already here. It's not going to be increased in price. Like if it's already here and it's already available on the websites, we're not going to, then suddenly just raise the price on stuff that's already here. So that should be obvious, but in case it wasn't, that just to let you guys know about that, of course. But it's only affecting stuff that's coming.
Right, it's coming, and right now it's only right now the way it is nothing should have a charge on it, as long as things hopefully get settled here soon. Because all of our distributors and all the companies we work with are doing a great job. Like I said, we're either holding stuff over there, or we're finding out ways to kind of mitigate the impact. So,
all right. Let's see. If you could, what a model kit from any video game, what would, I guess he means to say, like, if you could get a model kit from any video game, what would it be?
Horizon Zero Dawn stuff.
It doesn't necessarily have to be non-Gundam. There's lots of Gundams in Gundam games that have not gotten model kits as well. In which case, my pick would be like a proper like HG or 100 scale like Cascade. We did get the SD, and there's a bunch of different like SD designs from like all the SD games that we just don't have kits of, either in SD form or otherwise. But I would prefer some of those designs like in like full scale. But Demon X Machina.
That'd be nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, but video games, Horizon Zero Dawn would be good to get a bunch of those. I know we've gotten some, but it'd be cool to get a bunch more. I like those designs. Probably why I like the Hex Gear stuff.
Here's one for you that I think when we've had like this question or a different version of this question before, but here's one that I don't know if I've ever thought of before, but what would really be awesome would be like a model kit of the Half-Life 2 gunship, the flying like sort of looks like a squid kind of gunship. Have you ever played Half-Life 2?
No.
That's just awful. Terrible.
Yeah, it's awful. It'd be really cool is to get model kits of if it was in my head and now it's not in my head. Maybe you gonna pull this up now?
Yeah.
I like the mecha suit from District 9 would be cool.
This thing.
What is that? It's like a living thing.
Yeah, that's how the stuff looks.
All right.
That'd be dope, right?
Sure, yeah. That's like a whale.
Yeah, I guess sort of like, anyway, aquatic sort of animal looking, but it's a flying gunship.
Yeah, or get model kits from stuff that's in Avatar. Like the last one with
the last Airbender.
Yeah, last Airbender. The last one had this little spider like construction mechs. It'd be cool.
Ooh. Ray says Half-Life 2 Remastered's coming out.
Yeah. I saw that.
Baller. Either that or I don't know. There's a bunch of different stuff from Half-Life 2 that would be cool. Any of like the
I feel like it fits more
mecha
like
stuff.
Machine and Krieger kind of style. Maybe.
It is kind of very much like in that vein. Best matte clear coat. Always hard to find a good one.
Mr. Super Clear. Is that what you're pulling out?
Yeah.
From GSI.
Either one of these. So in spray can form.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Got the super clear matte or GX114.
I use Guy Notes too. Chris, that's a good one. Guy Notes one's really good.
X10 matte, yes. I'm not sure if I've used Guy Notes matte coat before. I have used the gloss coat before.
We haven't. I think in May. Oh, we might be sold out.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Actually.
Yeah, if you guys did want any Guy Notes paints, we did.
We still have a
2
decent,
months ago.
Yeah, we still have a decent amount in stock. We're working on getting multiple orders now through them every year, probably like one
Somewhat
a quarter.
regularly,
yeah. Which is really cool. So we'll be able to stock those pretty regularly here.
Which parts of a custom job do you think is the most tedious to do? I mean, it's got to be sanding, right?
Yeah, sucks on everything.
Conversely, which ones are the most fun?
I like decaling.
Oof, that's pretty tedious too.
Yeah, but you're actually adding more and more detail, and you can see the outcome and stuff.
Yeah.
Versus sanding, it's so like early on.
Most fun. I mean, doing like just like your like simple modifications and stuff too. It's really fun.
Yep.
Which design from GQuacks would you want to see in 100 scale MG form? So obviously, I think like the GQuacks would make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Probably we'll see it in 100 scale form sometime within the next 2 years, whether it be a full mechanics or an MG.
I saw, did it have like a full armor version? I saw a picture somewhere, and it looked like the Ava Unit 2 full armor version type thing.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that.
No.
Could have just been fan art or something.
Yeah, but still it looked really cool.
I mean, the Zaku design is pretty awesome as well, so it'd be cool to have a MG of that, but I think that's much less likely.
Yeah.
What mobile suit or armor would you like to see become the next HG, like the Destroy, Mark II, etc., like a large one like that? I always say Big Zam. But
yeah, Big Zam would be good. The mech from Unicorn, what was that called?
Chamblo.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. You always ask that. I feel like.
I know, because I like it, but I don't remember.
You can never remember the name of it. Or what was that? There was the mobile armor from Twilight Axis, which was just like a big like pyramid thing. That would be pretty goofy. I don't know if it would be the most fun build, but it'd be kind of funny for them to release that.
I always forget about Twilight Axis because they're like such short episode. Like you can put them all together and it makes one like 15-minute episode.
I think even less than that or something. It's very very short. What kit in recent memory have you found the most enjoyable to work on? It's gonna be a pass.
From you, it's gonna be a pass. For me, most enjoyable.
You did work on one of your RE100 kits at the build day before last, didn't you?
Yeah, I work on the Calamity, Ale Calamity. I don't know. I think they're all equally as enjoyable for me. Only probably because I haven't really. I mean, I've done resin kits, but I haven't done like high grade kits or real grade kits. I don't think those would be enjoyable.
That's good that you're trying to enjoy each kit equally.
I'm equal opportunity employer.
Other standout kits for me lately. I mean, I've really been enjoying the Moderoi Titanomachia kits. Those have been really nice. Those ones.
I did like the that I don't remember the blockade. Hex gear blockade.
That
I like
big
building
one.
that. I did like building that, and then I like building the it was like the left arm or whatever it was. They have a right arm and a left arm one. I like building that guy too, which I haven't finised, but I'm almost done.
It's a Hexagear
Yeah.
kit. Yeah.
It's like a governor, but it's like like
Mm.
one. There's two different ones. One has like a big right arm. One has a big left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any plans for USA Gundam Store to have their own build competition in person, like SCGMC?
Maybe we were working on that a long time ago, and then COVID hit. So the mecha modelers,
something along those lines.
Yeah, so I remember what it
was going to be a thing. Like
Yeah.
it was supposed to be sort of pretty big and regional.
Yeah.
Not just like for this small area, but
Yeah.
very at least kind of southeast. But would be something to think about.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for something like that. A lot of investment. So where do you typically buy your resin kits?
I haven't bought any resin in a while.
Yeah,
But
I haven't either.
When I was buying resin kits, it was directly through whatever company was making them, or what is it? E, and then a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
E like
2046.
Yeah, is that it? Okay, yeah. They have a lot of resin stuff. I would buy from them.
Shame.
Why is that shame?
Yeah. People have a lot of strong opinions about recasting, but it is what it is.
Then, yeah.
It's your money, I always say, but what do you feel Bandai's 30-minute Sisters line could use the most improvement on compared to something like Megami Device or Frame Arms Girls? Having built a few of them myself, I would say the biggest difference is just like the amount of stuff you get in the box. 30-minute Sisters line is made to be a la carte. Everything's kind of sold separately, which is good. It allows you to get only what you want and not stuff that you don't want. But Kotobukiya tries to give you like everything in one box, while still also then having other MSG stuff that you can get as well.
Okay, listen, I have not ordered from there in probably 10 years, guys. Okay. Jeez.
There's like a
I haven't bought a resin kit in probably 10 plus years.
There was another site similar. It's GK something.
Yeah. But I haven't brought resin kit, and if anyone knows what, I think it was Vicious Projects or Various Projects. They were resin. That was probably the last.
I'm trying to think like some of like the Model Bingo kits and stuff that I have. I think were probably all through like Samuel Decal. I want to say that's who I got those from back in the day. Yeah, Shop 2000 GKM. Right, that's the other one. It's like basically the same thing. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Musagan Hobby. Right, that was the store. I think I probably got a lot of my.
Rob built his Apex kit from his monthly box. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
Send us a picture.
Do the Black Friday free gift promo coupons expire? I still haven't opened that shipment yet. Long story. Yeah. No, they don't. Right?
They're good forever. Unless you lose it, then obviously whoever finds it's good for them.
What is a cheap option for a wet palette? I don't know. I'm not the right person. I know I did a sponsor video with Musagan back in many years ago. Yeah, but I just totally forgot the name. I haven't ordered it in such a long time.
Just use a wet paper towel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think wet paper towel, as far as I know. I don't ever use a wet palette, but just from what I've seen, I think basically
I think that works.
That's it. Any sort of like plastic tray that you could get that you can put a little water in to make sure the towel kind of stays wet. That's kind of really all it is. What's your favorite feminine style mobile suit?
Ariel.
I was gonna guess that you would say that.
That I would say that?
Yeah. I don't know what I say. Did recently get the Leo R HG P Bandai kit. Miss Sazabi, that's a good one. Yeah. I wish that Bandai would reissue that kit.
I wish they would reissue a bunch of those fighters, divers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I mean, the Nobel is the classic one, but I mean, there's some good options. The actually the Shia Quanta, I will say, is a nice one too. Shia Quanta kit. I like that one. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the most feminine, I suppose, but I think it is, isn't it? The Wound War too.
Yeah, Gundam Nuts. Send us an email because we've gotten tons of those in. So I don't know if you have something else that's holding it up or what. So send us an email and we can take a look for you.
Yeah. All right. Will Bandai ever build a 1-to-1 scale Gundam in the U.S.? If you have no clue, should they, and where would you like to see it? I would like in my backyard. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's unlikely, but who knows? I mean,
our backyard is a swamp here, so
yeah,
I don't think I'd go there.
Not going to be in this backyard. In all likelihood, for a location, it would probably be in California.
Yeah.
And as far as what Gundam it would be, I don't know, what do you think?
They might relocate that
Barbados or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that would be a popular one.
Or be the God Gundam.
Yeah, Shining Gundam or Wing Gundam something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wing would be, but don't they?
Bandai seems to be pretty well attuned to the popularity of Wing here. But I think, as time goes by, I mean, like, that's certainly been the case. But we're getting farther and farther away from, like, the Wing Toonami generation.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of new fans that got into Gundam through, like, 00 and Build Fighters and IBO and, like, a lot of newer stuff, too. So I think it could just as easily be, something from any of those series.
Yeah.
Planning to visit Epic Universe. I don't know what that is. It's a question, not a statement. What's Epic Universe?
It's the Mario World, Nintendo World, the Universal. And then they've got DreamWorks and...
You've already been there, I'm sure.
No, I have not.
Really?
No, I haven't been to Universal in like 20 years. I go to Disney every year. I haven't gone to Universal in like forever. It probably has been 20 years since the last time I was at... No, that's a lie. It has been 14 years.
Because you went...
With my wife when we were...
I was going to say that. Yeah, probably on a date.
Yep.
So anyway, no, I don't have plans, but I'm sure my kids would enjoy it, so it'd be nice to go at some point. Yeah, why not? Are you excited for the Gundam Assemble? We still don't know if we're gonna get that stuff or not yet, right? The little tabletop.
It's been delayed, so
it seems
last I heard,
we haven't seen any more news about it recently. But Shizuoka's coming up, so
yeah. And the cards, I know they sent event decks to retailers for us to do events. So they're like just to teach people how to play. I got
that?
one deck.
Oh.
So, we'll see how that goes.
Hopefully someone comes from another retailer to visit so he can play. But Adrian got a deck too.
He went to the thing though.
Yeah, if you went to like an event.
Yeah, he went to an event. But I mean, they're all on order. But what's the card game's on order? The miniatures have been delayed, and I don't remember what it was delayed to. I think it was delayed to like next year, wasn't it? Or like,
last I've seen, it said 2026. Yeah. But I don't know. Then I've seen kind of like mixed stuff about that. It was supposed to be this summer, which is clearly not going to be at this point, unless
especially not right now.
Pop something up very surprisingly.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Shizuoka's in 2 weeks, so we might see something at that time.
Yeah, exciting.
Speaking of which, I might look at the calendar because another question here is asking about May's build day.
You saw that, and I saw that.
We've not decided the date for May's build day.
Probably the 24th, but I don't know. Is that
Memorial Day weekend?
It is.
I mean, is that a good thing or
Memorial
bad
Day
thing?
weekend. Oh, we did it Easter weekend.
Yeah. Probably doesn't really matter too much.
We will probably have to do it then. Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. One of those weekends, I'll be at MomoCon in Atlanta.
Yeah, I saw that. You're going on an adventure without telling me?
I told you about it like months ago. But I don't remember which weekend. I think it's either that weekend or the one before. So we'll see. I can't remember.
Some other YouTube guy was going to be there or something. I saw him make a video on TikTok
Gundam?
saying he's all excited to see
Gundam or somebody else. Oh,
for your whatever event you're doing at MomoCon.
What's his name? Ryan something. Who I think it's Ryan, right? He's a artist. Does some like Gundam artwork. I think you have one of his pieces. He did like a Gundam and like a hanger kind of thing. I have one, and I think you have one as well. But I saw he's going to be there.
Oh.
So
no, this was some other guy. I thought he was like doing a contest or like
internet sensation. little one sentence blurb they had about me and like their social post was kind of cringy, but
internet since I gotta read the MomoCon.
Yeah, on their post.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
It's like come bring your kit for a chance to have it judged by Gundam, like Gunpla YouTube internet sensation or something like that. It's like,
man.
All right. Yeah, it's not Meki Aikotsu, I'm sure. He's still in Ireland.
No,
I don't know if they would
some other like TikTok
fly him over
TikTok
from there,
guy.
yeah.
He wouldn't come over here and do anything like that.
Anyway, so I'll be there. If you guys are going to be there, if you're planning on attending MomoCon, I keep seeing like the post. There's like a lot of.
It's a big one.
Like celebrities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like actors and voice actors and stuff. A lot of people are going to be there.
Yeah, he's it's a big convention. So
yeah, it'd be my first. So I'm looking forward to see what it's all about. And go there and do my Gundam thing. Yeah. I need a US Gundam t-shirt to wear.
Well, you'll have plenty that you'll be wearing every day.
Oh, really? US Gundam socks.
Yeah, just decked out, patches, everything. If I see a picture without anything on, oh man.
What store or business do you want to see get an RX-72 variant like the McDonald's or 7-Eleven one? So it would be another like
USA Gundam Store.
Yeah, that would be cool. Kokoichi did have one. I was like, what immediately came to mind for me, but then I immediately remembered there is Kokoichi curry Gundams.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking like what other Japanese stuff would be cool.
Lululemon.
Lululemon. I don't know. It would be cool, like Japanese brand.
KFC.
Sapporo beer.
Ooh, that would be cool, but I don't think
they wouldn't do any, I think, alcohol related.
Yeah, Nintendo would be cool.
Speaking of Sapporo, I recently rediscovered the Blue Herb, and I've been very much enjoying the Blue Herb. If you guys are fans of Japanese hip hop, or just mean like hip hop in general, but especially Japanese hip hop, and then I'm sure you probably know who the Blue Herb is. The hip hop. Like
I thought you were referring to beer.
Well, no,
I was like,
they're from Sapporo, so that's why it reminded me.
Beer.
Sapporo, yeah.
Just sitting here listening, and then you said hip hop. I'm like,
right. I've been like into a lot of different Japanese music for a long time, and in college, I did listen to like some Japanese hip hop at that time. So kind of got out of it.
Hip hop, K-pop.
No, it just pales in comparison.
No,
I don't know. In my opinion, I mean, I love Korea, but music. It's just it's good.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Any Mr. Mark Setter restock coming soon?
Yes, we have. They're Mr. Hobby containers there, and they're packing orders. We have leveling thinner coming that will be here next week.
I was running low.
Well, everyone in the U.S. has been running low.
Bottle from Josh.
Everyone's been running low, so yes, those will a lot of GSI stuff come back in stock.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was this question here. Are there any fun places to visit in the Daytona area for kids?
So we have the Museum of Arts and Science.
We have the USA Gundam Store
showroom. Gundam Store showroom. We have the beach. The boardwalk area, which is actually I wouldn't recommend going there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Not for kids.
Yeah, don't go there.
Even as an adult.
Yeah, even as an adult, don't
There's
go there.
the new aquarium, but I've not been. I've heard mixed things about it.
So there's that. There's a bunch of like kids places, trampoline places.
If you want to play miniature golf or putt-putt golf while you're here, we went to play at the one. I think it's technically in Port Orange, but it's down by the beach.
Mm-hmm. Congo?
No, the Pirates Cove.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, we went there.
They have yeah, that's it, guys.
There's some nice parks too.
There are nice parks.
You just want to,
but the beach is probably where you're best. Or you can go to the Speedway and do like the Daytona experience. That's pretty fun.
depending on when you're coming. Also, like going to the lighthouse.
Lighthouse
would
is
be
nice.
And like right next to lighthouse, especially for kids. The lighthouse is not in Daytona; it's in Ponce Inlet. But right next to lighthouse is the Marine Science Center, which is great, but it's closed now until I think like June. I think is when it's supposed to reopen because they're renovating the whole place.
Yeah,
so.
but that is a fun place to go to. What was I thinking? Something came to mind. Oh, if you're here during a event at the Speedway, so like right now is Jeep Week. So
is it?
Yes.
Like
this
from
weekend.
Today? How have I not noticed that?
Yeah. So it's Jeep Week. It's one of two. There's two different Jeep Weeks. This is the smaller one, actually. It's not Jeep Beach. It's Jeep something. This one.
Jeep parking lot.
Yeah. So they have different things at the Speedway. So they'll be like Rock Fest, or the NASCAR race cars will be here. Bike Week, which Bike Week don't bring kids out to.
Are we going to Rock Fest this year?
Sure. Why not?
No.
Okay.
There's some good bands going to be there, but I just no.
But Jeep Week's fun because you can go out there and see everyone take their Jeeps on the obstacle course and see them jack their Jeeps up.
Is there a like sandcastle competition? Because there's like different places have like these awesome like sandcastle competitions, which are crazy.
There's tons.
There
of those.
one.
I don't know if there's one right now. There will be. There's like 3 or 4 that come.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've.
And then there's a week where all the college cheerleaders come for their competition, which is really like if anyone's ever done or watched competitive cheer, it's crazy. It is insane to watch.
It's a good week to go to the beach.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. But it is wild competitive cheer
with your sunglasses on.
Yes, no one. Yeah.
with your Ray-Ban video glasses on.
Oh my
God. There's also the DeLand Reptile Center too. It's pretty cool. If your kids like reptiles, especially snakes,
that's cool.
And want to they do demonstrations of venom extractions there. You can go and they'll do like a live demonstration, and you can hold snakes, not the venomous ones, but yeah, it's cool. My kids like it a lot.
The Space Center, which is
that's true, not far.
It's not too far away.
It's about an hour.
Yeah, but that's always fun to visit. That's probably the best thing around here, anyways, other than driving the other way to Orlando and going to Disney and stuff. But yeah,
I'll say if you go to the Space Center, if you can find some kind of like coupon or discount or something like that at full price. I mean, like, if you're really, really into space stuff, maybe, but at full price, I don't know if it's really worth it. We usually go like once a year when it's like there's like they have discount weeks for like each like county. So when it's our county like discount week, we can go and it's like half price or something. It's like even less than that, and that's usually a good time for us to go. All right, let's see. When do you think pre-orders will start for the PG New Unleashed? Probably
next month, I
would say after Shizuoka. Maybe.
Yeah, probably during Shizuoka. It really depends. So if Bandai, usually Shizuoka, they pop out a reprint list and new item list.
Yeah.
Usually, so I would assume if they are putting it out there as like it's ready to go, it'll be on that list. If they're still kind of teasing stuff about it, then it will not be on that list. But I have a feeling that it'll be there. I'll be surprised if it's not, because that'll be our 4th quarter order form, and so it'd be kind of like your December kit type thing.
Getting ready to sell a kidney. Well,
yeah, be ready.
It is going to be pricey.
You're gonna have to sell both kidneys and then struggle through life. But
well,
I don't think it's going to be $1,000.
No,
because what the metal structure was
800. Oh, was it 600?
600?
Maybe like the MSRP was 600, but then by the time it got here and everything, it was probably more. But
yeah, the Sosby one was more. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. So this I would be surprised if it's.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be around like the 350 range.
Yeah, it'll probably be around there. Give or take, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think 450. No, it won't be that much.
Yeah. It depends. If it comes with all the funnels and stuff, then maybe.
It showed it coming with funnels.
I don't know. High 3s. That's my guess.
Juggernaut asks, when is the MG Atlas going to be released? I don't know. I'm still waiting on that one. Still waiting on that MG Atlas.
No comment.
And the RG Barbatos. What do all the U in G-Quack stand for? Oh, great question. I'm glad that I watched the anime because I can now answer this. Yeah. So after watching the anime, actually, it was sort of revealed, or it's mentioned in the anime, that the name is like a placeholder name. So it's even the name is not like supposed to be like ultimately the finished, because it's like a
prototype.
Just like in every new Gundam series, like the main Gundam's like a prototype Gundam or whatever, like kind of like the first of its kind sort of thing. So yeah, it's
Gundam, Quantum, Ultra, Uber.
Yeah.
So what does it all stand for? Oh.
There, it doesn't say. It's just that it's just like a placeholder name, sort of like you would just have like
Gundam, Quantum, Ultra, unusable unit.
Unusable
unit.
I don't know. What would be the best way to display your kits with a 2-year-old who likes to climb and grab things? I don't know.
With a ruler.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you need to not worry about your display, but worry about the kid. Probably would be what I would be worried about. Just spanking his butt until he doesn't climb stuff anymore.
What is tin plate?
No, don't do that. What?
The next question.
Do you think that Gundam and tin plate have become popular recently in the US?
What's tin plate? Chat, what is tin plate?
I'm guessing that's become popular. Do you think tin plate become recent? I don't know. I don't know if he's like referring to something like photo etch parts or something, but it's like a weird way to put that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pass on that temporarily.
Sure.
If US Gundam Store didn't exist, where do you think you would be working?
Back at the crappy bank.
Wells Fargo?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I would have eventually just done something else myself because I hated working for other people.
Me too. Yeah. Are you going to design a girlfriend for Apex?
Maybe one's in the works.
Ooh. Or a lady version of Apex.
That'd be interesting too.
All right, let's...
Did you see Hannah and Mika's Nobel Apex?
No, I don't think that I did.
Ask them about it. It's pretty cool.
All right. Question for Adam R. When are you going to watch Severance?
I've been watching Severance.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm actually done.
No, you haven't.
Really? Do you want me to tell you the last episode?
Tell me.
Okay, this is your spoiler alert warning. If you are watching Severance or want to watch Severance, do not. No, he rescued his wife and she left and he stayed.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I thought you weren't watching it. When did you watch it?
No, I told you I was watching it.
I thought you weren't watching it.
I started watching it like last month and then ran through it.
All right.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's interesting. I don't know how. I mean, essentially, you're two different people. So I don't think you can become one person.
Spoilers are done. Yeah, Chris wants to sign.
Spoilers are done.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. I've been talking with Josh a lot about it. He's really into it as well. So we've been going back and forth.
Yeah.
Johnny wants to know what happened to E7 Paints. Did they go out of business or something?
So we believe they're still in business, but we're moving on to different paint lines.
We have basically because we have a number of them, a number of other different ones already, and we just kind of don't really need,
Yeah, like there's
to carry 5 different brands of paint.
Right. I mean, so yeah, we don't need a plethora of different paint brands. Some paint brands are easier to get than other paint brands. Some we realized over time, if they sit here on the shelves, they don't last as long as other paint brands. So, just through different reasons, we've decided to kind of clearance that one out. So, yeah.
That's all. The season was so good. Yes, it was. Chris wants to know, should there be a tariff on men who wear short shorts? How much should it be? I mean, like, how short is short, though? I mean, like, it's very subjective.
I mean, those are the best kind of men. Yeah.
Adams are pretty short.
They're not.
I like mine extremely long.
Yeah, show off the calves and the quads. Yes.
There should be.
There should not be.
There should not be.
There should never be tariffs. Free trade.
All right.
My opinion.
Free the thigh.
Yes.
Gonna start a hashtag free the thigh movement.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably already a thing. I'm sure.
I mean, really,
hashtag.
men wearing short shorts should charge other people for being able to look at them. So they should tariff other people. Actually, it would be like more of a payment, not a tariff.
I think it's more of a regional thing too, Chris. I mean, you got to remember
that's true.
it's toasty down here in Florida.
There's too much thigh out there. Oh,
Yeah.
Chris, just come here to Florida, buddy. Thighs all over. Good thighs, bad thighs, chicken thighs.
Lots of tattooed thighs.
Yeah.
That's probably everywhere though too. But I love when you can. Tattoo side note, it's something that I don't know, noticed. Well, actually, not only here in America, because it happens in Korea as well. Although tattoo is not nearly as prevalent there, but I love when people wear clothing that is like you can tell is chosen to be specifically revealing like where their tattoos are.
Yeah.
So like a lady will be wearing a shirt that's like kind of like a styled shirt that has like one sleeve and this sleeve's like a tank top sleeve, but it's because she's got like a tattoo there. It's like, you know that was chosen on purpose kind of thing. Or like there's a cutout in the back, like right where the tattoo is.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. What IBO kit should be given the MG treatment next?
Bail.
Graze.
Ooh.
Struck a nerve with you?
No. That's a good one, though.
It is?
Yeah, Graze is good.
Do you think the tariffs will last? I thought I heard news that they might be thrown out soon. Who knows?
Yeah, the news changes by the hour here on this stuff. I have a feeling that we will have some sort of sustained tariff for at least the next 3 years. What that sustained level is, depending on what country it is, I have a feeling that now, obviously, it can't. I mean, it can stay the way it is, but I don't think it will stay the way it is. I think sooner than later, it'll go to some sort of number. Now, whether we then live with it after that,
or fight the power,
or we revolt and have a revolution. Who knows? Or we just wait 3.5 years and make our vote count for something. I guess I don't know.
It's a hard wait.
Yep.
A lot of suffering in between.
Yeah.
What is it? Gushon Rebake Full City. I'm just not a fan of that one myself personally.
You like the Full City? That's the big one, right? That's the fat one.
No.
That's the other one?
That's the Gushon. The green fat one?
No. Because the Full City's pretty thick too. So it's the big ass scissors.
Brown, yeah.
Yeah, but it's thick. The other Gushon is the one with the big axe. Isn't that the thinner one?
I mean, both the Gushon Rebake is the original green fat round one.
What's the last version?
The Gushon Rebake,
right?
And the Rebake Full City.
Full City, yeah. Well, Full City's thick.
I mean,
the Rebake's not. I like the Rebake out of all three.
They're kind of similar. I mean, they're very. If you just saw the silhouette, I mean, they would look very similar, like just in terms of like the proportions. It's just that like the Full City is a lot more angular.
Yeah, that's pretty thick.
It's mostly just the back skirt. I mean, like it's if it's got the scissors in hand, that you're just basically seeing just like a regular kind of with just like a huge back skirt.
Okay, sure.
The backpack part's like fairly large, I guess too. I don't know. It's not. Neither one of those have really ever been my favorite. The Gushon Rebake was like two. They had like some of the parts were like too round, bulbous, kind of weird looking, very odd like clash of aesthetics with that Gundam for me. But I don't know. Will Bandai Oh, we already read that one. Oh,
Probably repeat one. So.
Well, yeah, and Instagram seems to be doing that thing where it's not loading all the comments properly.
Come on, Meta.
Yeah. Trash. Come on, Zuck. All right. Is it doing it again? Oh, there we go.
No. I think when you zoom in like that, for some
Yeah,
reason,
that's right.
It has a problem.
Favorite modeling tool?
Nippers.
Knife. What's your process for airbrushing and any tips you may have? I mean, it's kind of a lot of
back and forth.
You like back and forth? You're not up and down?
No.
Round and round?
No, I'm a back and forther.
Not do like your little circles?
No. Do you do circles?
I think so, yeah. Usually.
Circular?
Yeah. For like the first pass, I circle it. And then like the second pass, I'll do like more like
You're
back
up and down forth. Or two? Or back and forth?
It kind of depends on the shape. I'm Chris's favorite modeling tool. Good joke.
Yeah, it's when you're zoomed in.
Yeah. There we go. Let's see. When are you guys going to carry third BD
Dragon
figs?
Ball. I'm assuming
or
third-party
is that a
Dragon
step
Ball
two?
figures. So they make kind of
those exist.
Yeah, they're like SH Figure Arts type. Usually they're add-ons, if I remember correctly, but there are like ones that I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Not right now.
So. I didn't even know those exist. So
we will be getting model trains here soon.
Really? Yeah. Getting some of those?
Mm-hmm. So anyone that likes model trains will be carrying Kaito model trains here shortly, it looks like. So
all right, there you go.
Gotta diversify.
Sure.
Beat the tariffs.
Diversify your bonds, as Jizza once said.
As who said?
Jizza. Don't even joke. What's the process like to produce your own mascot model kit? David asked.
Yeah, it's a fun process. You obviously come up with a design, and then you send that design to a
3D modeler.
Pretty much. So usually the 3D model you want to send it to is usually somebody that has designed other model kits. It's not their first one. And they can break that design up and then make it into parts that then they put into almost like a runner type schematic. That schematic's then sent to a mold making company who then CNC machines your mold and then cleans up the mold, which is very expensive. Probably the cheapest thing was actually the 3D designer out of that.
Not just the original 2D character design.
Sure. Okay, that was the cheapest.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really put that into the cost.
Because,
yeah. Molds are usually so for every runner, you need a different mold, and the molds are anywhere from $3,000 to probably $10,000, depending on how big it is, how many, how complex it is. The molds are pretty expensive, and then you just decide the colors and shoot it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris actually was the cheapest part of painting the kit because he did that for free, pretty much. Well, free from I didn't pay him, I don't think, unless I did pay you, Chris. I don't remember.
For painting the sample.
Yeah, the sample. Yeah. And then you got to come up with box art. I forgot about that, which Chris's Apex is on the box art.
There you go.
Now I feel bad. I feel like I owe Chris. Unless June.
Probably.
Did June give you anything, Chris? Because actually June set that all up. I didn't set that up, right? If I remember correctly. You paid me in friendship.
Yeah. And resin kits.
Well, I'm paying him for that.
Oh,
for sure. He's doing them. He's for the storefront, and I'm definitely paying him commission for that stuff.
So, what's your dream house?
Where I'm at now.
Not like a Malibu beach house?
Nope. Pretty happy where I'm at.
Not like a cottage in the Appalachian Mountains?
Nope.
Not
It'd be nice to have like a river going through the property, but
like on the bayou.
No, not that either.
The boats on the bayou float right by you.
We have parts. Yep. It's crazy how expensive things can get.
I work at a cigar factory. We have parts the size of
golf balls.
A golf ball that cost over $20K.
Yep.
What?
I can see that. So it's probably parts that go into. They probably. I'm
machining.
assuming. Hopefully he can correct me. Yeah, the machines that probably like roll them and stuff like that, kind of all on their own, or separate them out, or
that need to be like super high quality.
Yeah, high quality and precision done. So,
what's your favorite Zoids model?
The one that we have up right now, the Panzer Liger, actually is my favorite Zoid. So I'm very excited because that has not been. What the hell's that?
Scam replies to everybody's comments. It looks like. So if you're on Facebook, if you guys are watching on Facebook, it looks like the Facebook page is blowing up with replies to every single question. That is not legit. So Adam will work on blocking that. My favorite Zoids kit, I mean, any of the HMM kits. I mean, like the new Takara kits certainly look interesting. I'm actually just about to build one myself. So this is one of the new Takara kits here, the Blade Liger. This box came in looking like it was stomped on by someone in the delivery process. And I took everything out, and all the runners, like some of the runners are a little bent, but all the parts, everything's fine. Doesn't seem like there's anything missing. So aside from a trashed box, the kit itself should be all good. So I will be building that and reviewing it very soon. I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are. But I mean, the new Takara kits look nice, but the Zoids HMM kits from Kotobukiya are just really, really good. It's hard to get much better than that, I feel like. But the Takara ones are also motorized too, which is kind of cool. Does anyone from the community know where I can get good quality water slide decals, master grade? Because I am building the red frame Kai and I hate the normal stickers. Juan asks. Well, we have loads of water slide decals here, so I would recommend checking our website. I'm not sure if we have any in stock for that particular kit at the moment, but it's a good guess. Like alternatively, Chris recommended Mecha decals. Mecha decals are good for just like generic caution markings and stuff. If you want to list like something specific for the red frame Kai, I mean, I would just say check on our website. It's very likely we might have some stuff in there. Can you talk more about the incoming train stuff? Harold wants to know.
Yeah, right now I had a call last week, actually this week, Monday, with a company called Kaito. So we'll be carrying a plethora of their products, probably more and more as we'll buy into a certain specific order, and then as stuff proves to sell, then we'll carry more and more and more. If there's something that you would like to see, just send us an email.
Is it going to be mostly just like the trains?
It'll be everything, tracks and stuff,
but also like the diorama materials and stuff.
Diorama materials. We'll probably sign up for like their part service too. So we'll have maybe parts and stuff depending how well. If you haven't saw, we are definitely carrying car model kits now, which are doing really well. So we'll probably have armored stuff and
most of the car models all Aoshima, right?
It's all Aoshima right now. Fujimi stuff is coming. So
any Tamiya stuff you're thinking about getting at some point?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Then other like Tamiya armor tank model kits too and stuff like that.
Yep.
Checking it out.
Good stuff coming.
All right. Let's see. Think we'll try to grab a couple more questions here, and then, like I said, we'll save a couple minutes at the end to talk about anything else, kind of more tariff related. We kind of basically covered most everything, but what are a few options of ways to support you guys during these high tariffs? I mean, just shopping on the website.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. as long as you guys are, ordering stuff, that's support enough. We'll obviously, like you said, we're working with everybody to mitigate things or hold off on stuff, because as is right now, if something comes in right now, there's really no point in bringing it in at all. No one's going to buy it because of how much it's going to be, and it just doesn't make sense. So hopefully, really good, write your congressman. There you go. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
You can write your congressman for every small business, because it's not just us, and it's not just this hobby. It's kind of everything that's gonna. The clothing industry is getting destroyed. The toy industry is getting destroyed. So, yeah, write your congressman and your state representatives.
Well, that would include congressmen as well as
but not
senators
just,
and
senators,
governor.
your governor,
Yeah,
state attorney's office. Yeah,
you gonna write to DeSantis?
I mean, we're already part of a lawsuit right now to try to get them off. So,
oh really?
Yeah,
it's like a class action lawsuit.
There's a I guess a law firm that is here in Florida that is believe it or not, is a right-leaning law firm, so a Republican type law firm. And 400 plus companies have joined on right now, and we did that like last week. They submitted it, so
pro bono.
No, you pay to join. So, but I mean, there's so many. I'll be surprised if these court hearings don't start popping up here soon, because there's
a lot of people doing it.
Yeah, there's states, there's other companies. I saw yesterday a bunch of tabletop board game companies joined together and sued. So most of the court cases are going to the trade courts in Washington. So we'll see.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Will you release an updated version of the single-bladed nippers?
So we have the 2.0s. The 3.0s are kind of in process. There's kind of like a hold to that right now, obviously. But, I mean, they are. It's hard to really make something like that better than what it already is.
Yeah, you can't improve upon perfection.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I mean, like, I saw this question come through and I was thinking about it, and like, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you can necessarily do,
because once you have, like, the hardest part is like the blade thickness on there. If you make it too thin, it'll break easily. If you make it too thick, it won't cut as nice. So, that's what we kind of changed with the 2.01 was the blade thickness. The handle is kind of the same. I mean, I've seen nippers where you can switch out the blade, but I mean, let's be honest, who's really doing that? I don't see people really switching them out. It seems like more of a pain, because I think you have to get a little hex tool, and other people change out their X-Acto blades, but
yeah, no.
But that seems like it'd be too much work. So we're looking at a few things on the 3.01s, but I mean, honestly, there's really not much you can do once you get to a certain point with that kind of tool.
Yep. And if it's something that works perfectly well, very well for what it needs to do, there's really not any
little biased,
reason to even.
They are the best nippers out there.
I mean, I don't know. All right, let's see if we can.
Nice, Harold's making a train layout. That's
nice.
Cool. Yeah. I feel like trains have been forgotten for a while. And like a lot of them they're starting to come back. Same thing with like car models and stuff like that are starting to come back. I think Gundam model kits have kind of brought people to expand into other things, which is nice.
Daniel wants to know what's my next holiday themed build. I did Halloween, Christmas, and Easter. No, yeah, that's true. I don't know. 4th of July. But I actually won't be here on the 4th of July. But I'll.
What? Man, all these news that's getting announced here. Man.
Yeah. All this news that I haven't told you about for a couple months.
I know.
but I'm leaving like 1 or 2 days before 4th of July. So I guess I could make something for 4th of July as long as it's just done like a few days earlier. Think about that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what we've got Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up. Memorial Day.
Yeah. My wife's birthday's coming up.
I'm not making something for your wife's birthday.
Yeah. Then my anniversary's coming up.
Oh, my anniversary's coming up. It's my 10th anniversary this year.
I think it's my 11th.
Mm-hmm. So
I think so. Or 12th. Might be 12th.
Guys, please send me 10th anniversary ideas.
Speaking of
gifts and or dates or any other ideas you guys have in mind. Budget conscious. Please.
You should go on a train ride.
A train ride?
Yeah, go to Winter Park and then eat lunch at one of the places there. And
I keep hearing about this train here. What's the Sun Rail or whatever here in Florida? I've never actually seen the train though.
Yeah, go on Amtrak.
I used to take the Amtrak when in college because I could take it from where I went to college in Kansas City to Galesburg.
Interesting.
Which is near my hometown.
For those of you sending us wedding invitations.
Wedding invitations?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot here in the last month. I've gotten 5 wedding invitations.
From customers?
We do not send out stuff. We will send, we'll send you a shirt probably. And if it's close, we will show up and we will eat your food for free.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you them all. I've
okay.
got, tons
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
I got invited to an international one. USA Gundam did to Ireland. And I was like, maybe we'll go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. No, you haven't seen that where people send invitations to celebrities and stuff?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody sends me any wedding invitations.
No, Start sending them to Zach, guys.
I'll get what is it?
We also got
ordained, so I can officiate.
We got invited to a baby shower too. That was different.
A baby shower.
Mm-hmm.
Can people make gift registries here?
No. They can make a wish list, I guess, and
yeah. And is it shareable? Like they could just make a wish list and share.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So if you're getting married or having a baby or having a birthday, make a wish list and send that to people. All right. But I mean, we could even have a wedding here.
We could. The aisles are long enough.
I mean, yeah. Get Zach ordained so you can have a wedding in the warehouse. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, let's do our giveaway. Anything else to say about the tariffs? I think we kind of pretty much covered it.
Yeah, we did. So for anyone that missed it, check out the website. We're trying to update things as fast as we can. Right now, anything before whatever date's on there that you pre-ordered before definitely will not have a surcharge. Fingers crossed that we won't have to do any surcharges. As long as something kind of comes down here, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Because our suppliers are awesome. The companies that we work with, Kotobukiya, Bandai, Display, everyone that we work with, a lot of companies are holding stuff. Good Smile. So that way it's not being brought over here, because honestly, at the current level that it is, it just makes no feasible sense. A lot of the third-party mecha kits, anything that makes sense to bring over that we were able to mitigate, either lowering our insurance costs to bring it over, things like that. We are, and we'll usually put price lock on it or something like that, or we'll tell you this is the price. Some of those prices are going up. For example, the second round of the Fire Lord, I think we had to increase by $6 or $7 if I remember correctly. But if it makes sense, we'll still bring it. If it doesn't make economic sense, the manufacturers and stuff are holding it for us, which is very nice. So you learn real fast how, who is willing to work with you and who doesn't really care.
Who's your friend?
Who's your friend and who just doesn't really care and is out for just the money. So, so kind of keep an eye on that tariff thing. I mean, it is a business, but for example, all the pre-order stuff. If we have to take a hit, we can take a hit. If on that, if we make a little money, we make a little money. If we lose a little money, we lose a little money. The bottom line is making sure we're getting stuff to people, or giving the people the option to buy it at a reasonable price, not something that they have to sell a kidney for, which would be
don't want to have to start selling Nendos for over $100 each.
Yeah, did you see that? That's why they paused everything. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All
right, shall we?
Yes, Fire Lord.
All right, let me get this up on screen for us. Okay, so our platform is going to first be 2, which is Facebook. We had 56 comments there. 39.
Right in the middle.
All right. This is not scrolling. I'm going to go to the bottom and count backwards from 56 to 39. Should we do that or do it the other way? What do you think?
That's fine.
56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. William's number 50. Sorry, William.
Yeah.
Can't win for a 4th time this time. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40.
And the winner is
39 would be
John Ventura.
John Ventura. What's your first favorite scale to build in? So did he ask? Oh, so I think he asked on Facebook, what's your first favorite scale? Because then I saw the comment, I think it was on Instagram. He asked, what's your second favorite scale? And then on YouTube,
third. Yeah. So first is obviously 100.
Got it.
Congratulations, though, John. Send us an email to support@usagundamstore.com. And we just need a picture of you logged into your Facebook account. We don't need anything else other than the address you also want us to send this to. So,
John Ventura, by the way. There's another John right below there.
John Ventura is the winner. John Ventura. So, yeah, congratulations. Awesome kit. Really cool. SNA has been making a lot of really cool kits. 144 scale. This, I think, is their second 100 scale.
Second or a third?
It might be. I know for sure.
Or it might be the 4th one, considering it's 4.
Maybe it's 4. I don't know what the other ones would be. I know the one with the
that's
Super
the one
Saiyan 3. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 3
which I
here.
can't think of the name off the top of my head, but yeah, that's the one I built. That one's really nice.
Yeah. So SNA's really good brand, up and coming. Make some really solid stuff. So check them out. Their 144 scale kits are really cool too. Thank you guys so much too for all your support. We appreciate all the views, all the orders. Without you guys, we could not do what we love doing, and hopefully you guys enjoy what we do. Keep an eye on the
updates.
On the updates. As updates come out, we'll send an email. So if you are not subscribed to our email, do that. We'll also send out notifications through text message. So if you want to get text too, you can sign up for that. But no, thank you guys so much.
And remember, I think
brush your teeth.
Yes. And I think it's in 2 weeks' time that we were talking about this at the Shizuoka Hobby Show. If new stuff is announced and there's new stuff that we can put up for pre-order, that's when it'll go for pre-order.
Yes.
So if there's stuff that like you're looking out for, like the MG Barbatos Lupus was teased, that might be something that. So if you want to make sure to get pre-orders in early, just be on the lookout that weekend. It's like May 9th or something like that.
Yes.
So around that time. So yeah. All right. That's it for today, guys. Thanks so much.
Awesome.
See you next time.
Bye.